Hi everyone, I'm Dawn Atterbury at Ever Illuminated, and you've heard my voice a lot on a podcast, so I thought I would show you my old looking face today. Anyway, we're going to be doing website and image critique now, and I sent out an email a few weeks ago right before Christmas and asked for volunteers, and I got a lot of volunteers, and I'm sorry for the delay. Christmas happened, you know how it goes, and things were busy, but we had a lovely holiday, and I hope you did too. So today I'm going to be looking at Wendy Conrad's site. Wendy is someone I mentored with a while back, and she's a great photographer, and I'm thrilled to be able to go through her website with you and show you kind of what I look for, and it's just a new perspective. You can take it for what it's worth, but here we go. This is Wendy Conrad's homepage, and as you can see, she's a really good photographer. These images are so beautiful, and a couple of things I wanted to say that's really good is I like down here, except for the year, you need to change a year, that it has who it is, where it is, and the phone number, and then the email right here on the homepage, which is great because a lot of times you look at websites, maybe you do a Google search and it finds somebody way across the country from you, and you're like, well, I wasn't looking for them. So it's really good just to have it on the homepage. Also, I see this quote: every woman, no matter what age, size, shape, or stage of life, deserves to have a beautiful photograph of herself. Yes, and so she obviously is trying to attract women to photograph, which is great. The only issue I would say is I would do a big image and then the text underneath, because I feel like while these images are both really beautiful, it's just because there's two, I don't know where to look. So I'm like back and forth and back and forth. And this one to me is more powerful because the close-up of the woman, because she's looking straight at the camera. It really grabs your attention. Plus she's absolutely gorgeous and the photograph is beautiful. So if it were me, I would do this one as the main image, and then do the text underneath or to the side or however you want to work it. Also, I like that it has these badges on the bottom. However, some of them are linked in the Ever Illuminated one. Yay, I see you have that. It's not linked, so you probably want to fix that. But people that are looking for photographers, they might not know what these are. They might not even know to click on them. So if I were you, I would write above it, proudly featured in, or something like that, to say, hey, these are, where my work is featured. Also on the homepage, it has a create your Wix site, and I know this is probably because it's a free site, but it just makes people wonder. It's on the bottom of the page too. It's distracting. I think it might lose some credibility because, if you're trying to run a business, it should be all about your business and not necessarily about helping Wix get more customers. So I would look into not doing that. I know it's probably a financial decision, but anyway, just thought I would mention that. From the homepage, it's really nice to be able to tell people where to go next, and I think that these links on the top on the menu bar are good, and they are exactly what you need. You have FAQs, investment, all this. However, I think it's helpful to put a link on each page to direct them, like a roadmap. Say, from this page, you should go here, and then from the next page, you should go here. Just as a suggestion, they don't have to click on it. But let's look at portraits, because I do agree that portraits would be what you'd want to look at next. And these are beautiful. Again, they're of women, and that's what you said on your homepage. So it's consistent. They're not looking at this going, oh, wait a minute, what does she do? It's clear what you do. And even the engagement photos here, they're looking at the camera. It's clearly about the women in those two pictures. So I think you did a really great job narrowing down your portfolio here. You don't want to have too many images because then it dilutes your portfolio. And as I've heard people say, your portfolio is only as strong as the weakest image in it. So what you decide to show should be your best work, obviously, but don't dilute it with work that's older, work that's not in your style, etc. I think all this is consistent. I think even the black and white, it just fits. It's very pretty. The corner of this image is a little distracting to me. So, and it's such a big image, I would consider painting that in or something. Just a suggestion. I love this. This is so beautiful. You guys got to see this. Oh my gosh. Flow and diagonals. It's just lovely. Beautiful light. Yeah, I like your work a lot, Wendy. It's really great. Okay, and then there's Meet Wendy. And you have a video. I'm not going to play that here. Y'all can look at it if you want. But I like what you said. It sounds like you have a lot of energy, and I've done video chat with you, so I know you do. I would make it a little more about them, maybe, and less about you if I'm going to critique. There's a website called psychologyforphotographers.com. Jenica owns that one, and she has some really great information about pages, you guys. How to write them, how to attract your client with them. So, I think it's a good about page, and I like that your signature makes it very personal, and you sound like, again, high energy. So I would just consider making it about them and what they want, possibly. Your info, to me, after they find out about you, they want to know how much it costs. So I might even have a separate tab for investment. And I don't know if I'd call it investment. I know that's a controversial thing, because it's the cost or the price. I mean, we can put a different word on it, but and I know that it is an investment because it's something that's going to last forever. A side note, I was cleaning my office yesterday and actually came across all of these old pictures of family, and I was so happy to have them. There was one from my dad when he was, like 10, from Olin Mills, and it looked so beautiful still. It was still beautiful. I could not get over the quality of it. So, yes, it is an investment. It's something we should keep for generations. I love that you have testimonials here, especially on the investment page, because people are going, well, I don't want to pay that. But then they look over here and they go, oh, Wendy's great. Wendy's so good. Wendy makes us comfortable and all that. So yes, yay. An investment page is a great place for a testimonial. On this one, I would change the name to put mom or Diana, mom or something, because I looked at this and the girl, she obviously didn't say that. Yeah. Well, maybe she did. I don't know. Anyway, I would put that there was the mom that said that. And same here. This should be, it is Barb, but Barb, mom or something like that would be clearer. I like that you have, scrolling through, you have your products on the page. That's a good idea. I like that. Okay, the glam sessions. Let's see. What is that? I don't know. Okay, this is 2 years old, which is fine, but you could take the date off. Nobody cares, right? But I like how successful it was and how beautiful this is, and their hair. Oh my gosh, I want hair like that. And this on the bottom is so beautiful. So, yeah, I think it's a great idea. But, why don't you make it more general or take the date out or something so that people could book it? Maybe talk about what it is and how they could book something like that instead. And then camera classes, basic digital. That's a G. I'm sorry. It looks like a C. It's the font, I guess. Very cool. So you're doing camera class. That's really great. The date's old though. Probably need to update that or just take it out. So overall, I think it's a really nice website. Oh, I forgot one thing. Let's go to the contact page. Okay, so yay, you have a phone number. You have send me a note. I would, in addition to send me a note, I would add your actual email address, because sometimes when you click on one of these, you get an email address. Say you're at work or something and you don't want to use your work email while it's already going from your work. So it's just easier, just in text. Even up here, call or email me, and you could put in parentheses, and then sign up for newsletter. I'm not sure how that works. I think it's an email when I tried it last time, but, you could, again, maybe it's pre-filled in. I guess I should look at it, but I don't want to bring up my email client right now. And Instagram, that's awesome. So I see this is a footer down here at the bottom because it's the same on every page. So you can easily change that one. But overall, I think it's a really nice website. I think you're going for exactly... Oh, Wendy, I think you should take this branch out right beside your head. It's a little distracting. I didn't even notice that before. But it might help, that image, because I really like that image. But that one little branch. Anyway, it's driving me crazy. Sorry. But I think your website is really great, and I think you're capturing who you want to capture, and I think, I don't really have a lot of suggestions. These are really nitpicky things because you've done a very nice job on this. So I hope that was helpful. And thanks again for signing up to get a critique. If any of you want your own critique, email me at dawn@everilluminated.com. I promise to be gentle and do the best I can, just give you an honest opinion, because, saying everything's great isn't super helpful, in my opinion. I think you need to have some things to work on. There's always room for improvement. Same with me. And I hope y'all are good and have a great day. Thanks.